Rumataji, SIP, Bliss, SIP, Mr. Reddy, SIP Raju, SIP Sunil Chittal, SIP Dasi Budrani, only Dasi, SIP Kumar Swami, SIP Sagai, SIP Motkula Anand, SIP Sangamji, SIP Harshal, and many of you who are joining the call now. Welcome to this evening's session, which I have promised is going to be one of the most amazing sessions ever. Today's session is going to be a turning point to me, a turning point because today's question is, can we overcome all desires? Can we overcome all desires? Who are the champions? Who's going to answer this? Can we overcome all desires? Whoever it may be a Jivan Mukta, it may be the who's who of this world. Can we overcome all desires? Bliko.
Shivoham, everybody. I have 3 points. I will just read out. We don't have to overcome all desires. Desires are the fuel of life. Valid desires are must in spiritual life to achieve and continue sadhana to reach our goal of enlightenment. And third point is, we need self-control and determination to make a wise decision when any desire erupts due to activity of mind, due to the uncontrolled thoughts, or the sanskar which is imprisoned due to conditional behavior of the life.
Okay, it's a long explanation, but I appreciate that. I don't know how many people would have got to understand what you are saying, but with all due respect, let us ask the others. The question is, can we overcome all desires? Can we overcome? Right? And Bliko has given a very philosophical answer, Samatma, and then Sunil Chittal. Can we overcome all desires?
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
Like through magic, when we realize that our only goal or our ultimate goal is liberation and unification with SIP, then nothing else will remain. We can transcend these desires because we are totally intoxicated with yearning and love for the divine. That nothing else matters to us at that time because we are really overwhelmed with this divine illumination. So if we reach this point, then we can overcome all our desires.
Okay, so are you saying that for a person who has realized certain truths, the desires will stop?
Desires will not stop, but you have control on them. You will not be controlled by your desires.
So you think we can control desires? That's what I'm asking you. So, okay, you're saying we can control desires when we reach that state of enlightenment, is what you're saying. When there is rather that yearning, you use the term, then there is a yearning for God, for the divine, right? Okay, I mean, until today's session promises to be a key to enlightenment. Not that every session is not, but today's session is very special. And today's session is something which I'm saying that if those who want really enlightenment, those who have a goal of enlightenment, today's session can be the turning point. Why? You will realize at the end of the session. But today's session can be a turning point. Sunil Chittal.
Shivoham, Guruji.
Shivoham, sir.
Desires will always pop up in human mind till the last breath.
Good. Very good.
So that thing we cannot avoid. But yes, we can overcome, because the word overcome means dealing with it. And it's like a candle. Desires will come like candles. But if you take the candle to a sunlight, what happens? It loses its significance. So in the state of enlightenment or Prema Yoga, where you can divinize all your relationships and things in life, then naturally, or in short, you live a life of a yogi in permanent knowledge of self. Or that's the time when you can overcome all desires.
But how, Sunil? Still the desire will come.
Desires will always come. You will have to deal with it as they pop up. Means you should not get converted into thoughts or bundle of thoughts. So as the desires come, they are always in the form of a thought. or impulse. A
Today,
yogi has to deal
but
with
Sunil,
it as soon as it comes.
no,
Viveka and Vairagya.
today I am challenging you, Sunil. You are one of the biggest masters here. Huh? I'm challenging you today. We have to find, my dear Sip Sunil, we have to find how we can overcome desire.
So you have said it all in the Premo Yoga book. Actually, by what I'm
You,
trying to just put it,
you,
which
you
I
are now
always,
reading you are reading the Prema Yoga book now.
yeah, I've come halfway. But
Okay.
it is the instinct. If you divinize all your human relationships and things you see, right?
Beautiful.
You see God in everything or Sip in
Beautiful.
everything. So your
Beautiful.
desire also becomes a small candle flame in front of the enlightenment. So the
So
mind, you're giving something big to the mind.
your today's analogy is fantastic. Salam for the analogy. Salute. I salute your analogy today. Bringing the light in front of the sun, the light loses significance. Bring your desire. But there is a secret today that we must learn. A secret how we can overcome desires. I found that secret today morning. And I decided the topic today morning. So I want to see whether somebody has, any of you has got the aparoksh anubhuti of the same. Because I told you, I am like any of you. I may have realized certain truths before you. You may have realized before me. But our biggest problem in this life is desire. Our biggest problem in this life, our biggest problem is desire. And it is desire that takes us away from liberation, from enlightenment, from the divine. So let us see. Thank you, Sunil, but I want more feedback from you. Chandrakant.
Guruji, Shivam.
Shivam, sir.
Yeah. Basically, once there is clarity that desire belongs to Chandrakant and I am not Chandrakant. I mean, this body desires of the Chandrakant and I am not Chandrakant. And the sea.
Yeah, if you live like that as your Sip, then there is no problem. But the problem is to live like that. Because the problem is you may be like that, but that I am Sip subject, it gets diluted by the desire. That desire only comes and that desire hits that I am Sip subject.
True. But I mean that clarity and that convictions.
So you're telling
that spark, I mean, so I'm eager to understand from you basically what that spark is.
So theoretically, what you say is very correct. Theoretically, 10 on 10 marks. Theoretically, I am Sip. I am not Chandrakant. Desire belongs to Chandrakant. So you go and talk to Chandrakant. He has the desire. I don't have the desire. What an amazing state, huh? Girish, imagine we all feel like this. I am not Girish. I am Sip. Then desire belongs to Girish. You go and you give desire, you go to Girish. But when the desire comes and catches Chandrakant by the throat and catches Chandrakant by the head and pulls Chandrakant's hair. Chandrakant, you know what I'm talking about, right? When the desire comes.
I'm getting used. Yeah.
So how do we overcome that desire?
So it's the continuous, continuous process of ignorance will be there, then we apply
whatever you apply, the desire will come back.
Yeah, I fully agree with you. Chandrakant, there will be always desiring Chandrakant. And I am
not
Chandrakant.
How to overcome that? This is a turning point. This is a turning point of enlightenment. It is too important. No diluting. That's why I want you all to get it very clear.
Yes.
Rohit. But come back, all of you. Bliko, Sunil, Chandrakant, whoever has got your thoughts, Samatma, please come back. Don't give up. I mean, we want to catch the horse by its, not the horse, the bull by its horns. Come on, Rohit.
Shivam Guruji. So desire is, I think we need not need to overcome desire because desire will be always there. Desire will always come. But what we need to do is we need to be in that state where we will be just in consciousness where we have surrendered to the divine or surrendered to the Sip. Where whatever desires,
desire will still come.
Yes, desire will come, and we don't need to overcome. We don't need to overcome the desires.
If you don't overcome the desire, my dear Rohit, If you don't overcome the desire will overcome you.
Yeah, I mean, that understanding or state of mind where we think that, you know, whatever is happening is what SIP is doing, or, you know,
No, all
yeah,
that
that
is
you are not the doer of, you know.
no, that is all fine. But when the desire comes like a fire, when the desire comes, it comes like a fire. It will make you burst. It will not let you quench your thirst. The desire will come. The question today, can we overcome this desire? Somebody's got desire of playing music. You can hear the music playing. Huh? This is desire. Some choli gabanaye something. Okay, Rubataji. Please mute the person who's playing these Hindi songs. Yes.
प्रणाम गुरुजी.
Pranam.
प्रणाम
Pranam
गुरुजी.
Mataji.
शिवो हम
बताइए.
पहले तो गुरुजी कबीर जी ने कहा है, माया मरी न मन मरा, मर गए शरीर, आशा तृष्णा ना गई, कह गए दास कबीर, कि डेथ तक, लास्ट मोमेंट तक भी जो है डिजायर्स पॉप अप करेंगी एंड वी विल विश टू फुलफिल देम.
तो हम कबीर जी
ने ये भी कहा है, कबीर जी ने कहा है, अगर आप ये सोच लो कि मेरा मुझ में कुछ नहीं, जो कुछ है सो तोए, तेरा मुझको सौंपता क्या लागे मेरा. मतलब हम अगर अपने आप को सौंप दे तब इन सब बातों से छुटकारा है. जैसे आप कहते थे कोई चीज अट्रैक्ट करे, नजरें झुका दो. कोई चीज और विशेष अट्रैक्ट करती हैं तो मन को दूसरी तरफ ले जाओ. मतलब वी हैव टू डाइवर्ट आवर माइंड एंड कंट्रोल इट बाय यूजिंग आवर इंटेलिजेंस. डिस्क्रिमिनेट करके उनको किल करना पड़ेगा, साधना करनी पड़ेगी. मतलब इट इज अ टफ जॉब, नॉट इजी जॉब. हर पल आपका एग्जाम होता है. कभी कुछ अट्रैक्ट करते हैं, कभी कुछ अट्रैक्ट करते हैं.
Don't leave the call till the end, and then in the end you tell me whether you've understood the answer today or not, because you know the answer but you are not telling the answer right now. कबीरदास का दोहा जो आपने, कबीरदास की जो दोहा है, अमेजिंग. जो तृष्णा का दोहा आपने कहा was beautiful. लेकिन can we overcome desire? आज वो कॉल में हमें
गुरुजी, when we will remove our ignorance, then
नहीं माता जी, इग्नोरेंस को आप निकालो, फिर भी तृष्णा आएगी, इतना मैं गारंटी देता हूँ. Bliss, your understanding, bliss, your understanding how to overcome desire, how to stop all desire. That is what we are talking about. Girish.
On fulfillment of one's desire, he or she gets the object of desire.
And that is temporary. A realized person understands this, and he is not attached to the object of desire by knowing its temporary nature. So he is not miserable when desires are not met. So even though desires come, in a way, when the balls of desires come, he blocks them with the intellect, as discussed 2 days earlier. So not being attached to the object of desire is the key. But will that stop desire? Or will it come back?
It will come back, but it will not change your goal of life.
Today I found a way where desire will not come back. Do you want to know?
Yes.
Today I found a way when there was lot of desire. I folded my hands and I said, Prabhu, मेरा जीवन अर्पण करूं तुझको, और कुछ ना मैं चाहता, तू जो मिले मुझको स्वीकार मैं हूं करता, देता जो भी मुझको I prayed and I asked the divine, teach me the way where, I don't know how many of you have heard the story or this doha or what, I don't know what they call it. Somebody was praying and then he prayed to God. God asked him, what do you want? And he told God, oh God, give me this gift that mera mangna hi band ho jaye. Don't give me anything. Don't tell me what I want. Give me that state of desirelessness. How can we reach that state of desirelessness? Is it easy? Is it easy, my dear friends? Is it easy to reach that state? Will the divine just give you, okay, tathastu, Girish, desirelessness, you become desireless. Then you become beyond of Jivan Mukta. How do we overcome? Today I prayed and I asked, Lord, show me the way. People are suffering because there is a passion, there is a desire, there is an obsession. And how do we overcome this obsession? How can we overcome this passion? Can we? The first question was, can we? And the second question, how can we? Anybody knows the answer?
By complete surrender to divine, sir.
You may have surrendered, but that does not guarantee no desire.
A desire will arise. Desires to have the, only
today
desires.
I want to share with you a secret.
Yeah.
A secret. And I'm waiting. If any of you have received that secret, then you must. And you know the answer, but you know it in a very vague manner. How can we overcome? There's a deep desire for something, for somebody. There's a deep attachment. There's a deep love. There's a deep trishna, ichha, apeksha. How do you overcome this? That deep longing for something, for somebody, that deep desire. It keeps on and on. It keeps attacking you. It may be an addiction. Have you seen a man who's addicted to smoking? How can he give up that smoking? Have you seen a person who's addicted to alcohol? How they are addicted? Have you seen somebody addicted to a person? That addiction for a person can kill. It can destroy. And I prayed, I asked, give us a solution. And I think we have some solution in Sunil Chittal. Yes, sir. Because my achievement is not giving you the answer. My achievement is getting the answer from you. Yes, Sunil Chittal.
The addiction can always be removed by let go. Drop it as it is on the spot. I was addicted to smoking, just dropped it, and that's how it went.
You are lucky. Remember, we said the mind is like a phoenix. Even if you kill it, you burn it, you destroy it, it will still come back. So, my dear friends, let us go so that you have 10 minutes to question me. We all have desires. Agreed? Sudeep Bhargava, we have desires, we don't have desires. Ashok Chotwani, we have desires, we don't have desires. We all have desires, yes or not? Huh? Yogini, Ashok Nichani, Rekha Parvani, we have desires or not?
Yes, sir.
How do you overcome the desire? And when I asked God, tell me a way how to overcome a desire, I got the answer today. And the answer is this. मेरे दिल में बस एक तुम ही हो, तन मन में और कोई नहीं हो, ऐसा हो जाए बस एक तुम ही हो. The answer is here. Answer is here now. इतना भर दे के और कुछ नहीं हो, you fill your life so much with the divine. You fill your life, you fill your life so deeply with the divine. There's no place for any desire. You seek the divine so deeply, and that's why I say, not now but long back, है ये आस्था मुकम्मल तुम ही हो जीवन में मेरे और कुछ नहीं हो, कन कन मेरा तुम बस तुम ही हो, और कुछ भी आए जगह नहीं हो, मेरे तन मन में मुकम्मल तुम ही हो, बस एक तुम ही हो, बस एक तुम ही हो. If you can get the Lord to fill your life, where is the place for desire? Where is the place for desire? There is no place for desire. The desire may come. Imagine, now I'm giving you an analogy. Sunil Chittal is very fond of chole bhature. Sunil Chittal goes to the chole bhature shop every day to eat chole bhature. And then he wants to overcome chole bhature. He gets the divine to come to him. Every day before going to chole bhature, they fill his stomach so much with pav bhaji, till the top here. There is no space even for one iota to go inside. Sunil Chittal, still you will be able to eat chole bhature, Sunil Chittal? You can't eat. How many of you have had this experience? Your favorite food is in front of you. Your favorite food. How many of you had this experience? Your favorite food is right in front of you, but you can't eat because you're full. You're full. That's why it says, जो भी करूं, बोले मैं ये चाहूं, तेरा साथ हो, हर पल मैं ये चाहूं, एक पल भी मैं ना हूं अकेला, ये चाहूं और कुछ ना चाहूं. This is the way to overcome the desire, the passion, the obsession. मेरे दिल में, listen carefully, मेरे दिल में भोले ऐसा करो, बस जाओ ऐसे जगह ना छोड़ो, ढूंढूं दिल में बस तू ही तू देखूं, कोई और हो ये तमन्ना ना हो, मेरे दिल में तू हो और कुछ नहीं हो, सांस सांस में प्रभु तुम बस तुम ही हो, ऐसा हो जाए तो जीवन सफल हो. Did you understand? Did you understand there is a way to overcome desire? And today you can be liberated if only you learn to overcome desire. Are you willing to fill your life with the divine? We are not willing to fill our life with the divine. Because we are not willing to fill our life with the divine, we are leaving empty spaces. That empty spaces are attracting passions and desires and Krishna, foolish desires, meaningless desires, temporary desires, unnecessary desires. Yeah, because they're only going to trouble us. Because these desires are going to lead to disappointments. We are sure to be hurt. Not 99%, 100%. The only way to enlightenment, the only way to fulfillment, the only way is है ये आस्था मुकम्मल तुम ही हो जीवन में मेरे और कुछ नहीं हो, कन कन मेरा तुम बस तुम ही हो, और कुछ भी आए जगह नहीं हो, मेरे तन मन में मुकम्मल तुम ही हो, बस एक तुम ही हो. Are you able to understand, my dear friends? Now you come and tell me, is this the way to overcome desire or not? Fill your life. Fill your life. Don't leave an iota of space. Then I challenge you, let the desire come. Sunil Chittal.
Guruji, actually, that is what you flood yourself with the floodlight of SIP. So any desires will automatically, they'll not be seen only.
But that floodlight, don't be technical. Please understand what I'm saying, Sunil Chittal. Don't flood your life with floodlight. No. You fill your life with SIP.
Yes.
You fill your life with the love of SIP. You fill your life with bhakti. You fill your life with bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga. You fill. Then there's the question of having any. Otherwise, as soon as there's a vacuum, as soon as there's emptiness, desire will come. Atmatrai, you are a senior member. You agree desire will come or desire will not come?
Desire will come also as a reaction, no? Because of prarabdha, the world will throw balls at you.
My dear Sunil Chittal.
They have to just get evaporated.
Correct. But when that ball is thrown at you because of prarabdha and you're full of SIP,
it will bounce back.
Where will the ball go?
Yeah, it will get bounced back. It's like a shield.
That means you overcome.
Yes.
Agreed or not agreed? If you don't agree, then I must explain to you. Or you agree?
I agree, but the primary condition is to get totally engulfed with the SIP.
That's the answer. That's the secret. The secret, Sunil Chittal, the secret in our life is to fill our life with the desire for the divine.
Sure,
the secret is to fill our life with the desire for SIP. Yes. To fill our life. Don't give space. Don't keep an empty space. The moment you keep an empty space, you're in for trouble. Today when I prayed, I got the answer. Today it was in prayer, in silence. I asked, what is the way? And the way is this. The way is to make your life full. I mean, absolutely full. There is no chance for anything else.
Yeah, if you live a life like this, the ego automatically gets dissolved. So there's no question.
Atmata, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. 100% to be given for the Prabhu.
And if you do that, then will there be any more desires?
No. Other all desires should be come in minds, but we should not attach with them.
No, but will the desire be there or desire will be gone? If your life, if your desire is only Prabhu. If your desire is only that.
Yeah. Yes.
Will you have any other desire left?
No.
Then that means your life is fulfilled.
Yes, sir. Surely. Definite.
So I'm telling you, this is the secret of enlightenment. Right. This is the secret of fulfillment. Yes. Samatma, Ashok Nichani. Ashok Nichani, you can come first because Samatma has spoken. First, Ashok Nichani and Samatma. Yes, please.
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam, sir.
Sarji, it is like a real bhakta of Lord Shiva and Parvati.
Yeah.
And Shiva tells Parvati, ये मेरा सच्चा भक्त है जो मेरे से कुछ नहीं मांगता है, सिर्फ आप चाहिए, I want you and only you. तो पार्वती उसको बोलती है ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता, वो जरूर कुछ ना कुछ मांगेगा आपसे भाई. तो उसको बुलाता है शिवा उसको बुला के पूछता है, मांगो तुम क्या मांगना चाहते हो मेरे से, मैं आज जो चाहिए मैं देने के लिए तैयार हूं. पार्वती वो बोलता है मेरे को कुछ नहीं चाहिए. फिर पार्वती उसको फोर्स करती है, प्लीज भाई जो चाहिए मांग, तुमको मांगना ही पड़ेगा. तो वो बोलता है प्रभु मेरे को ऐसा गिफ्ट दो कि मेरे को मांगने की चाहत ही ना हो.
We started the conversation, this call with this. I think you were not there in the call. We started the call with this. कि ना मांगने की चाह.
5 minutes late I came, sir.
So we start. So the problem is this, Ashok. वो ना मांगने की चाह is a good technical answer.
Yes,
but
sir.
You want a practical way? Practical way, fill your desires with the desire for the divine.
Okay, sir.
And this is the best way, saying, Mere dil mein bas ek tum hi ho. If the desire is filled your life, every iota of you is full of the divine, then what do you want? You don't need anything at all.
Sir.
Samatma and then Bliko.
Shiva, sir. It is like when each and every cell in your body is filled with the SIP energy, then there's no space for desire remaining.
Yeah. See what happens, Samatma, practically we all have desires. We all have desires. How can you be desireless? You can only be desireless when your entire desire, it's like this glass. If this mug is already full, if the mug is already full, whatever you pour is not going to go inside.
Well said.
We did that example last time of trying to blow a balloon into a bottle, and we could not blow a balloon into the bottle. Remember the example? Why we could not blow the balloon into an empty bottle? Remember?
There is no space.
Why there is no space? Empty bottle, no Atmatra.
Uh,
It's empty bottle. Why we can't blow the balloon?
There is already air.
See, the mind is not giving the answer. Girish is in consciousness. Girish is giving the answer because that empty bottle is already got air, and so you put a balloon. If you put a balloon inside the empty bottle, and it cannot blow. Cannot blow because the balloon is already full of air. See, Girish was in consciousness. Girish got the answer. Bliko.
So
Thank you so much. Sure.
So this 5 yoga is important, but what we are talking this right now is a pinnacle of bhakti yoga. So when you reach at the top of the bhakti yoga, so your life is full with the love of God and divine intoxication is full. You are in the nasha, right?
Yeah, but not necessarily. Not necessarily. You may be in bhakti yoga, but you may still have desires.
Yeah, but bhakti yoga, when it goes to the peak of that time, there is self is already dissolved. So
This
you
is
have desire for only God.
No, no. In bhakti yoga, you cannot say that the only desire for God. You are united with the divine. You are united with the divine, but the desire is coming from outside. The desire is attacking you from the samsara. The desire is attacking you from the samsara. Please take home the right point. The desire is attacking you from the outside. As long as Bliko, you give space. If you give space, you are gone. You got the answer, Bliko? Please don't confuse. The answer today, Room Mataji, आपने सुना? Room Mataji बड़ी बात कर रही थी. आप ये बात सुना? Room Mataji हैं आप?
हाँ जी.
समझ रहे बात मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, Room Mataji? क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं? बताइए. अभी कबीरदास की दुआ से मैच करके बताइए मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ.
आप ये बोल रहे हैं कि हमारी जिंदगी प्रभु के प्रेम से, प्रभु से भर जानी चाहिए. कोई जगह ही नहीं बचनी चाहिए कि कोई इच्छा हमारे अंदर जागृत हो. लाइफ शुड बी फुल ऑफ प्रभु.
बिल्कुल. अगर कोई पूछता है क्या चाहिए आपको, क्या बोलना है? मत बोलो समोसा चाहिए, समोसा चाहिए, बर्फी चाहिए, मिठाई चाहिए. नहीं,
प्रभु चाहिए.
प्रभु मेरा जीवन अर्पण करूं तुझको, और कुछ ना मैं चाहता, तू जो मिले मुझको. हम अपनी जीवन प्रभु से भर दे तो जगह ही नहीं है. किसी को आने की जगह ही नहीं. कृष्णा, इच्छा, अपेक्षा, there is no opportunity. Don't mix, don't confuse. I told today the turning point. The moment a desire comes in front of you, tell the desire you can come, but there's no place. Because I am full of divine, the desire of the divine. I have no other desire. Can you reach that point? Atmatra.
Sure, sir.
Sure.
Marathi saint is saying, विषय तो त्यांचा झाला नारायण, विषय इंटरेस्ट उनका भगवान ही हो गया, तो उनको कुछ बाकी कुछ नशा करने की जरूरत नहीं, उस चीज में उनका इंटरेस्ट नहीं रहता.
Good way of explaining it. I don't know what it means in Marathi, but yes, हमारा entire concentration, our entire, that's why yogi जो योग में सदा ही रहे. योगी को कभी कृष्णा इच्छा ना भी हो सकता है अगर, लेकिन the moment you come from what Girish told, yoga to noga, the moment you come to noga, you're not in bhoga, but the moment you are in noga, Girish, what will happen, Girish? Desire you think will come or it will not come?
Roga.
Desire will come or no?
Sure, it will come.
Desire is waiting to talk. So, yes, Girish, please continue.
When we are in bhoga, vastu and vishaya will give desires.
But when you are not in bhoga and you are in noga, will the desire disappear or desire will still knock at your door?
It will knock, but we are trying to resist.
No
Or
need of
thinking
trying to
about it.
resist. No need of trying. We have found the solution. We are telling the desire, है ये आस्था मुकम्मल तुम ही हो, जीवन में मेरे और कुछ नहीं हो, कन कन मेरा तुम बस तुम ही हो, और कुछ भी आए जगह नहीं हो. You tell the desire, you are welcome to come, but जगह नहीं है. There is no jagah for you. There is no jagah.
Houseful hai.
Houseful. Yeah. Imagine you go to the theater and you tell him, I'm willing to give 50,000 rupees, I want one ticket. Huh? Will he give ticket if all the seats are full? Can he give you? You will tell me, yeah, he'll put on sofa in the front, I'll make you sit. That is cheating. I'm asking you, if the seat is full, where is the question of anything else? So, my dear friends, if you really want enlightenment, if you really want that state of desirelessness, because desires are like a fire, they will never quench your thirst. Even though they seem to do it, in the end, they will make you burst. Desires are one of the biggest problems in the spiritual life is desire. Therefore, if we can overcome desire, it can be any desire. People, possessions, pleasures, any desire. How can you be desireless? And the only way to be desireless is to be full. And the only way to be full is to be full of the divine. You're so filled with the divine. Kana means in every cell. In every cell you are full. Can you reach that state? That state of such devotion, such bhakti, it may be Prema Yoga. Sunil Chittal is reading Prema Yoga. So Prema Yoga is very beautiful. But provided it is Prema Yoga, provided that Prema can create yoga, if the Prema creates bhoga, it's no use. The Prema has to be so divine. Sunil Chittal, if you're reading the book, please be careful that the Prema Yoga means the ability for Prema to fill you with the divine love. If the Prema Yoga can fill you with divine love, you see your beloved as the divine, only then, if you can see your beloved as a goddess, you can see your beloved as a god, only then it can work. Otherwise, it's only Prema, it's only Bhoga. It cannot be Prema Yoga. Anybody has a last question before I close? Bliko wants to say something. Yes, Bliko.
I just want to make a comment. Actually, all these 5 yoga, the purpose of all these 5 yoga is only this, that you feel your life completely full and there is no space for anything to come. So your mind will also be in control, right?
Actually, yoga is not this. Yoga is staying connected. Yoga is staying connected so that you don't fall in bhoga. Now we are going one step further. We are saying not only must you stay in yoga, but you must stay in yoga in such a manner that you fill all your desires, you fill all your expectations, you fill your life. Prabhu, mujhe kuch aur chahiye nahi. You fill, because what we want, hame ye bhi chahiye. Ye A, I want A also, I want B also, I want C also, I want D also. Kya ye A, B, C, D, kya? And Prabhu ke liye jagah hi nahi. Prabhu comes E. Prabhu becomes E on the list. How is it possible for us to be happy?